Hey everybody, it's John with Upstate Brush Control. If you're new to the channel, we do forestry mulching, we do grubbing, retention pond work, a little bit of pond work, beautify woods, all that kind of stuff. But I'm the owner operator of the business. Josh and Willie work for me. Josh is up here on the excavator today on the E45, and we got Willie with the John Deere 130. I said 120 the other day, my bad, it's a 130. And he's out working on a big grub out job. But what me and Josh got going on here today, we've been working on this job up here on the top. Seen the other videos of that, but we're looping around, we're making a road curving up through where the home site is on this side. And the customer we're working for had a septic field put in right through here, right this way, and he's got some trailers and stuff like that up here for this septic system. But this is what he did not want done. You know, he didn't want all this crap just kind of thrown, like, you know, pushed to the side. That's why we're forestry mulching it. He didn't want this again. You know, he hired somebody else to do it, and that's what they did. And they left stumps everywhere, a lot of stumps, because he wanted to be able to maintain this. And they left all kinds of stumps and trash. But with the leach field in there, he does not want us to drive in that, so he's kind of stuck with it. We're gonna reach in there and get what we can, but we're doing everything to the left here. So gonna get these piles ground out, and then this area kind of scraped off, cleaned up and everything. The mulch kind of rolled over the edge so he can get his drive through here. Here's the plan for today, and then if we have time, we're going to start on another area over here where another mobile home is going to be going. So I think we're ready to go. I got that area done down there, kind of working back up this way towards the truck and stuff, and just how close it is to that edge. I'm going to use the grapple, just put the grapple on and kind of grab some of that and then bring it down there in that better lay down area. Not to get dirt in it, but it's hard to do. The more I can stay on that dirt, the better it is for the teeth, but don't have all day. How it is. The problem is the trash like that. Whoever took it, they just pushed half of it in, or half it up with dirt, and the other half with trees. Whatever. I'll get what I can with this. I'm not going to spend too much time with this, and then I'll have Josh come over here with the Mini, and he can get a lot of it out. All right, so we're getting there. We got a little bit more left to mulch up right here. He went ahead and said, go ahead and run this area over. Here's his septic tank right there. So it should be fine running over the field, but I mean, I think it would be. I don't know why it wouldn't be. We run over them in the past, but it's not like it's 70,000 pounds or anything. Josh is just getting a little bit of this stuff raked up over here. I'm gonna jump in the skid steer with the bucket and start scraping that mulch off to the side so we can get the roads going right through here. And he's got a few of these little leaners to catch, and he's trying to get that out. Always pick it up, make sure the pins come through for the hydraulic quick disconnect. Make sure they drop in, because you don't want to mess one of them babies up. That'd be no bueno. So just gonna kind of roll this off. smooth it out with the mulcher later, but get down the dirt for them. I think it looks a lot better than that stacking everything up, and yeah, it might have taken us a little bit longer, but do the job and do it right the first time. That's what I always say, people. At least that's what my dad taught me. Try not to bury them, but sometimes they do. wrapped up. We kind of took the blower, kind of blew off the chips here. Josh is just finishing up. Just got the machine loaded up here. So this was the area where we started. So you can see there's no stumps, and we ended up adding this little area to it. They thought they might do it, and we ended up doing it. But so this would be the drive coming in, and he's gonna get some gravel delivered and stuff like that. So we got it relatively clean. It's not like perfect, you know, not like dirt perfect would do or something like that, but I feel like it's good enough to be able to put gravel down for sure. So driveway is gonna come up this way like this, then they're gonna have their house right here to the right, little site right there, and then over here to the left he wanted this little spot to be able to do put like a little shop. He's gonna put 2 containers side by side, or with a gap in between, and do a roof over it and concrete in the middle, make a little shop. And then comes out through here. This is what we were working on, I think it was Friday, on this side. Grab the root here. Comes around over here and then loops back out right there, and that's how you get in and out on this side. But he ended up, you know, we ended up doing this area here to the right. It was just the drain field, and it's not like the tank was actually in there, so everything should be fine with that as far as running over that area. So we got a little sign over here, no hunting. But when he hired the guy before us to be able to clear this area where I'm standing right now for the septic area, he had piled everything along this edge, and it just looked pretty nasty. And so we pulled it out, put it to the side, and mulched it up, and looks so much better. But he didn't want, you know, people are asking why didn't they doze it, you know, why didn't we hollow it or burn it. I wanted to burn it, but the customer did not want to burn it. It's too far to be able to haul where we're at. But you know, it took us a little bit longer than maybe a guy with a dozer would have done as far as pushing it up, but you still had to get rid of it. So this was our best option as far as getting rid of it. So that's what we did. Mulched it up, and turned out, I think, a very nice end result. Customer is very, very happy. He had gotten several other prices for this project, and we were the most expensive one to be able to do this job, because everybody else wanted to leave all the stumps. You know, they wanted to mulch it in place and leave the mulch lay right there and cut the stumps off flush to the ground. That's not the way to do it. You know, if you're gonna do it right. Every job that I come across where it's a yard, driveway, home site, where it's gonna be something like that in the future, I try to tell them, I say, you know, I tried to sell them on pulling everything out of the ground and then mulching it up. Because if you had all those hundreds of stumps through there, it'd have been a nightmare with a skid steer or a excavator or something to go through to pull those out. Then you got to deal with those. But anyway, I'm kind of going off there. But there's a place for mulchers, and a lot of guys are just they're blowing into a lot, and they're just knocking everything down like, oh yeah, good enough for a home site. No, we try to do it to where if a stump is going to be in a yard, comes out of the ground, I try to sell that. Some people just don't care. They say, leave it, cut it off flush. I'm going to throw dirt on top of it, or I'm getting a huge dozer in here to be able to plow it up, and it's no big deal. That's fine. But in a situation like this one here, definitely needed to come out of the ground. But anyways, I'm done. So we're heading back to the shop, gonna get cleaned up, or go get the equipment ready for tomorrow. Hopefully finish up another job we got rained out on last week. Checked in on Willie this morning, got some fires going for him, so we're busy. It's good. But thanks everybody for watching. Please subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Have a good one, y'all.